One time we
just one day.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm so scared.
I was passing gas.
Oh no. Hi guys, watch us on YouTube, listen on Spotify, and follow us on all social media.
Overall, listen to our podcast and don't forget to subscribe.
Now let's get back to the podcast. Sincerely Bestie.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Sincerely Bestie. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Krystal.
And today we're going to read some Reddit stories. But first off, let's talk about our weekend. What you do?
I went and tried some wedding dresses.
Did you?
It was so random.
Where?
Because I talked to our coworker and I was telling her that I need a veil, right? And she told me to go to Just for Girls.
Oh, uh-huh.
And I was like, okay, but I've never been to Just for Girls, okay? Oh. So I didn't know what they have in there. Okay. So I walked in and they had a whole bunch of wedding dresses, of course. So I went and tried a couple dresses on.
Wait, were you by yourself?
No, I went with my sisters.
Okay, good. I was going to say, why are you going by yourself?
No, I went with my sisters. But I went to go look for a veil. I didn't really go to try on dresses. Uh-huh. So I was not ready. I had no makeup on. Oh. My hair was greasy and like I was wearing socks and stuff. But we went and tried some on. I tried on 4 dresses. Okay. I liked the first one. We picked 2 ball gown dresses, and then one of them was like really tight fitting all the way down. Uh-huh. Like it was just like flat, I guess you could say. Oh, okay. Is that what you would call it? Or maybe A-line.
It's an A-line.
Yeah.
A-line.
And then the other one was like more flowy, but not really like ball gown. But the first dress I tried on, it was just like a satin dress, and I loved it, Nancy. It was simple. Simple, and it was like tight around the waist, and you know I love that. So I love that one. The second one, the A-line one, I didn't like that one. It wasn't flattering.
Yeah, you have to have the body for like, those style.
Mm-hmm. I didn't. It just made me look like a box.
Yeah. And
the reason why I like it tighter on the waist is because there's like some shape to me a little bit. So I didn't like that one. The third one it was like too much. Like there was
too much going on.
Yeah. Like there was like flowers, and I don't really like the flower pattern.
Yeah, you're more just simple.
Yeah, I'm more simple. So I was like, no, I don't like this one either. But the 4th dress, I really liked.
Did you take pictures?
I did, but it's on my sister's phone. I'll send them to you.
Okay.
But it was so pretty, dude. I might have to show you on my phone later. But like it was like off the shoulder. Uh-huh. It just had like the little like hooks I could put my arm through. Okay. And then like the bodice area was so pretty. Like it like wrapped around my stomach. It was like a wrap, and it was like super tight here. And like, you know me, I don't like the whole sparkles and flowers and all of that. Uh-huh. But this one had like a couple like just here and there, and it was so pretty. It was so flattering. Oh. But she was $1,600. And I was like, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm gonna go to an actual dress shop and spend that much money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really, really did like it. I thought about it, and I was like, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't justify it because I don't know what to do with it afterwards.
Yeah, that's the hard thing.
Yeah, and like, I'm gonna sell it for $500, $400, and who even really wants to buy those anyways? You know, most of the time it's so hard to sell wedding dresses. So that's why I was just like, no, I can't. I'll dream about it, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but other than that, I didn't do much. I haven't really... the rug I have at my house? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bought Ranji one of those peanut toys. It's like a cow hoof, but they put peanut butter in it. Okay. And he just kind of like licks it because it tastes good. It's salty and sweet with the peanut butter and stuff, so he really likes it. And I've never had a problem with it before, but this time I bought it, it gave me ants. Oh. Yeah, it was all over my living room floor and in my rug. So, and I don't know if you know, but I hate ants. Like ants freak me out more than maggots. Like that's how bad it is for me. Because I think about them and I just get itchy. Like I have to shower and all that. So I was like, ain't no way. So I threw my rug away.
Oh, so you're rugless.
Yeah, well, I bought a new rug.
Where? Online?
No, online. Okay. Me and my sister went to Ashley's. You know, the new one they built down by Riverdale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it nice? I haven't gone.
It's pretty nice.
Big?
It's decent.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not too bad. So we went and looked at some rugs, and there's one I liked, but the only thing is it's a little Asian.
Your rug?
You call it Oriental?
Yes. Yes, it is. Because I was looking at it and my sister's like, this is the one you like? I was like, maybe, because my house is very plain right now. You know, like it's just white walls and bookshelves and a little bit of greenery and, you know, gray couches. So I was like, well, maybe it'll like give some color, some pattern, some warmth to it, you know? So I was like, I'm going to try it. So because it was between that one or just like a plain gray one. Okay. That's more my vibe anyway. Yeah. But I was like, I'm going to try something different. Screw it.
Okay.
So we put it out and Cheng's like, this is the most Asian household. I never thought I'd have this rug in my house. I was like, well, now you do.
It gives your living room character.
Yeah, it does. It gives it something different. So
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's not as fluffy as the other one. Yeah, because the other one had like the long hair. Yeah. But this one is just like flat. So
I guess that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I think I need to get the padding though, because like I do Pilates at home. No, it doesn't move, but I do Pilates and it feels like I'm just on the floor, so my knees hurt. Oh. Yeah, so I have to get like padding so there's cushion for my knees while I'm working out and stuff.
You could get the yoga mat.
That too, but I don't want to.
Yeah, that'd be a little better.
Yeah, probably cheaper too. Maybe I'll do that. But yeah, that's what's new about me.
Exciting, fun.
What about you?
We rode Aston's bike all the way to my parents' house.
Oh, okay. How was that?
She liked it. She enjoyed it. Because it's been warm lately.
It's been so nice.
Yeah. So I've been telling her, like, let's go outside. Let's go be outside. Mm-hmm. And then while we're gone, Robert's, like, editing and playing his game. Mm-hmm. And then we rode her bike all the way to my parents' house. Mm-hmm. And then Robert drove down there to come pick us up. But then we switched, and Addison wanted to ride her bike back. So Robert walked with her because it was getting kind of dark, too.
Oh,
It wasn't, like, really dark, but it was getting there. So Robert just walked back with her, and I drove the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang, she's loving that bike for sure.
Mm-hmm. She's been doing, like, bubbles outside. She did chalk, but then I think the sprinklers are on now. Oh. So it ruined her drawing. She was pretty upset about it because I wrote the alphabet on one of the sidewalk, and it came off. She was like, Mom, it came off. And I was like, that's okay, we could do it again. Mm-hmm. She was pretty bummed out because she did like a whole drawing.
Oh my gosh. So her whole painting was destroyed.
Yeah. So I was like, we can do it again later. It's okay.
That's okay. I'm excited. Summer's coming.
I don't know, it's nice weather.
Mm-hmm. You guys have any plans for summer? With Addison anyway?
Not really. I think we're just going to go try to be outdoors a bit more. Mm-hmm. I mean, like hiking, we haven't done it
yet.
Mm-hmm. But I know Robert really wanted to do all the hiking. I tell him, like, we could just walk on the trail. It's fine. Because the trail by our place, it goes pretty far both directions. So we can do that while Addison, ride bike and we would just walk.
Oh, that's true. It'd be easier for her bike, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, we don't really have much planned this summer.
Does Addison like swimming?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like swimming?
Yeah.
Or just like being in the water?
Both, I guess.
She loves being in the water.
Oh, okay.
Swimming, she tries to, but I want to put her in swimming lessons, but they're kind of expensive.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
For swim classes?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So we'll see. Mm-hmm. I thought about it, but I don't know. I feel like I want to put her in it now, but then I'm worried that like she won't swim as much later and then she'll forget how to swim.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay. So
what's the first sport you're going to put her in if it's not swimming? Soccer?
She wants to do basketball.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I would not have thought that
I
for
know.
her.
I would have thought soccer.
Where did she see basketball?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe at school?
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
She said basketball, and then I asked her, I was like, well, do you want to do soccer? I was like, your dad did soccer. And then she was like, no, I want to do basketball. But then now she's like, I want to do ballet. So I want to put her in ballet, but I don't know. I feel like she'd rather be like in dance than ballet.
Yeah, I think ballet would be boring for her.
Yeah.
And her auntie is also a dance person.
Oh,
Who?
Who else?
Oh, me?
I'm like, wait,
me?
what?
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
All
your sisters, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like she would like dance more than like ballet.
Oh, I see.
And I don't know if she's gonna like being on her tippy toes all the dang time. And
you gotta start it when you're young.
I know, that's the thing. You gotta start it when you're young and then like keep going at it. But I don't know.
No, my mom, she put me in ballet and in dance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I got a little bit of both.
Uh-huh.
And they were both nice. Ballet was like more about like control and like balance, you know, whereas dancing is just kind of like more freeing and stuff.
See, Addison ain't about balance.
Yeah.
She's more about being free. Like, she's so funny. She's asking me, so is it summer break? Is it summer break? I'm like, yeah, it's summer break.
Can't wait for it.
Yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. And then this morning, she's like, do I have school? Like, no, I'm on summer break then. I was like, yeah, you're on summer break until you go to kindergarten in August. Yeah. She does a freaking dance.
Oh. And
I'm like, this kid, like, full out, she's just like dancing. And I'm like, I was like, okay, Addison. That's why I'm like, I don't think she's really like, I don't think she's going to be really into ballet. I feel like she's going to just be more dance. Like, even gymnastic, I don't think she would be really into that.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
You don't think, well, she likes doing cartwheels and stuff, no?
She attempts to.
Oh, okay. Could we get an example of that dance?
I did.
Why? I showed you it this morning.
Okay, can we get another?
Why?
I did. Let's see it next. Oh gosh. She's like, oh, so cute.
Yeah. So if you saw that on YouTube, there you go.
Check
me
our
dancing.
YouTube to see the dance.
Yeah, I don't know. I know she really wants to do like ballet, but I don't think she's gonna be into it. Like she's gonna be more into.
I don't know if they have like where you could just try it for the day or something.
They probably do.
Yeah, just go put her in a dance class and see how she feels in there. Yeah.
Well, and I think she wants to do ballet because my niece is in ballet.
Oh, are both of them in ballet?
One's in ballet, one's in like, I don't know, it's like dance and cheerleading and I don't know exactly which one, but I know she's done like my oldest one, she's done dance, she's done gymnastic, and she does cheerleading, but I don't know what she's currently in right now though.
Oh, okay.
But the youngest, the other one, she just does ballet. So I think that's why Addison's like, I want to do ballet because she sees her cousin do it, and I'm like, I don't know if you're gonna like it.
Yeah,
but we'll see.
When you were that age, was there a sport that you wanted to do?
No.
Oh no, you never wanted to do them?
No, I don't think I did.
Okay.
But yeah, your mom put you in dance.
Yeah.
And all that.
I said one time I wanted to dance, and then she threw me in there for years, so.
It's okay. But yes, that's all I did.
Okay, I see.
All right.
Let's get into
jump into this.
Okay, so this one's titled, Husband 29 Male has a secret trip planned with AP. What does that stand for? A fair partner.
A fair partner.
Oh, okay.
I would have never known that.
Yeah, me neither. I would have just thought like mistress or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So husband 29 male has a secret trip planned with a fair partner. How should I, 25 female, ruin it?
Oh, I like the way she's thinking.
Yes. So she says, husband told me he has a guy's trip to another state. He has a past of infidelity with one certain girl. I forgave him stupidly. Something was telling me things weren't adding up when he informed me of this trip. He was still signed into my email. I found the tickets. It's to a completely different international location. I know I'm leaving, but any suggestion on the best way to do it? I feel spiteful and want to send enjoy your trip in when they land. Just to F it up from the start and have all my stuff moved out by the time he gets back. She knows he is married as well. Both are terrible people, but he's the one I want to hurt. I pay for all the bills as I am the main breadwinner. He spent $40 on my birthday breakfast for me and is flying her out for hers. It's a spit in the face. Please don't tell me to just move out. This has been years of pain. I want to do something spiteful. I'm sorry. And someone wrote, if you pay for most things and have access to the card used for the hotel, I try to cancel it. So when they get there, they're all effed up. Would be funny too because the hotel would tell them that they canceled and things would probably click right then that you knew about it. If you don't have access to the hotel, changing the flight could be fun. Could be a fun one, but it might cause them to come home and not give you much time to move out. Another person said, coming home to an empty house and no communication with the possible exception of a letter from your attorney is the best move. There's no bigger way to say, look at your new life. Another person said, you have access to your financial information. Wait for him to make a purchase or ATM withdrawal at his destination and then cancel the cards he uses. He lied about his location. Wouldn't you assume fraud if he charges from Mexico show up and he's supposed to be in New Orleans? It's plausible deniability. Become very out of contact so if he calls, you have a reason to not be available or difficult to reach. Get help to get packed and ready so you can leave your lawyer's contact info in an empty house by the time he returns. But yes, what would you do, Nancy, if you found out that Robert was going somewhere and you had control of the money and everything? What would you do to be spiteful?
That's hard. I like the first one where you cancel everything. You cancel your card.
That would be so fun.
But then at the same time, it's like, I think it would be better when he comes home and everything's gone.
That's so crazy.
I feel like that one would be better.
I've seen movies, but I'm like, I can't imagine doing that myself. I'd be so angry.
Yeah.
So, have you seen that TikTok where her boyfriend cheated on her, and so she packed all her stuff and then she left glitter all over his freaking house?
What?
Like all over the floor, on the bed, in the shower, in his PS5. She like put it in like the little fan too. She messed him up with all the glitter, dude. She just left glitter everywhere in his underwear.
No, I did not see that.
Dead. Yeah, Krystal, what are you watching?
Hey, I need to learn certain ways if stuff was to happen, okay?
That's a hard though.
My heart would be so broken.
Yeah.
But
then that's messed up. He only spent $40 on her breakfast, her birthday breakfast, and then he goes freaking spend hella money on the other one.
Take her on a whole ass trip.
Yeah.
With whose money, first of all?
I know. That's messed up.
Ain't no way. No, I would do what the first comment says. Cancel their hotel.
Yeah.
And
or change their flight.
Yeah. That'd be so freaking funny.
That is. But when you change flight, it usually goes to your email, doesn't it? Like confirmation stuff.
But it's linked to her email. Right?
Yeah.
I would just change my password. Log out all devices. That'd be horrible. Yeah. Okay. But that one was mine.
This one says, I, 29 male, found out I've been an issue in my friend's 25 female past relationships. Should I bring it up to her? For context, we've known one another for 2 years this month through work. We didn't start talking to one another until September 2022 when we started walking home after work. We talked about normal things like family, relationships, and just interests. After a couple of months of that, we started sharing more, and she made a comment about how men she dates treated her like crap and abandoned her, but she was surprised I hadn't done that to her yet. We weren't dating, and around this time, she had started seeing someone who a month later she'd be in a relationship with. There were issues from the start with his drinking, his violence, criminal activity, etc., and she shared some, but kept them to herself mainly. At some point, he started calling her a fag, and one of my friends said she probably told him I was gay so he wouldn't be worried about me, and another said he's just projecting his issues to make her feel better about him. They broke up, and here I got close. I asked her out a couple months later and got a no, but found out she was seeing someone else by then. This guy seemed normal, but a little odd. I found out they were in a relationship, and with my feelings, I stopped talking with her outside of work because I didn't want to become an issue again. We talk at work, and she'd be flirty and fun, so I asked not to work with her so much and took time off to get some distance. That lasted about 6 months with very little to no contact outside of work, and she was with him all the time. They broke up for the same reason as the last one, which was her being too much and annoying. We started talking again pretty much the next day and have been closer than ever. I've not asked her out again, even though it feels more appropriate now than ever with things we've talked about, and just acknowledging that we had an odd friendship and that we both agreed not to leave one another. And I told her I love her, and she told me she loves me too. But today we happen to be talking about her most recent ex and how when I've seen him, he's avoided eye contact and was really quiet with me. She said that it made sense because he dislikes me. I asked how so, and she said he got bad vibes from me and really didn't like us being friends with one another. We kind of left it at that, but when I had my issues with her, I told her she didn't do anything wrong and I was taking time for myself. And when she was seeing him, I didn't try to pursue our friendship outside of work as she was just a work friend because I would have had an issue with someone who did do that with someone I was in a relationship with, knowing that the other person was with someone. I don't know if I should ask her about it. She did bring it up fairly casually, but I also don't know if it's something I'm doing because I don't know what it is apart from just having feelings for her. Do you feel I should bring it up with her? I don't think I'd made anything awkward between us. We've had a weird relationship for a while now, and it's been an issue at work before. We've had people in public say that we were cute together. Her friends said I'm the person she deserves. Another of her saying that knowing I'm with her, they know that she's safe and will never have to worry. Just a lot of revolving around two people who aren't in a relationship. Okay, well, TLDR. I've been an issue in the two relationships my friend has been in since we started talking to one another. One seemed like projecting insecurity, and the other one was apparently just a bad feeling towards me. I distanced myself from her while she's been in a relationship and only talk in person and set my own boundaries along with accepting hers. I don't know if or how I should bring this up with her. This was recent too. It was like an hour ago.
Well, I think the reason why her significant other is having bad vibes from you is because obviously you're in love with her.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
Sometimes you could tell.
Yeah.
Like, you can just tell.
No, I feel like guys and girls can tell when someone is, like, getting too close to your partner. Mm-hmm. Right? So, of course, he'd be like, I don't want you hanging out with him because obviously he has feelings for you. And I don't know, it kind of sounds like a one-sided thing.
For him. Yeah.
Yeah, like, he's
the one that, like,
he's, like, waiting for her to finally choose him is what it sounds like.
I mean, I would bring it up, but then I don't think he should. No. I don't think he should. Like you said, in a way, I feel like it's a one-sided thing, too.
Mm-hmm. Because obviously she's okay without you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she went 6 months without you, and she was happily with another guy for a little bit. Right? But you're just kind of like...
So you're just hanging there.
Yeah. The default friend.
Yeah.
The one that catches her when she's having a bad time.
Like, yeah, you can tell her, like... But then you might just make the relationship weird after, though. You know?
I think that's what make it weird.
Yeah.
Because he said it's not awkward now, but I think if he chooses to say something, it will make it awkward. So she doesn't have any feelings? Like, it doesn't say anything like that?
Weird, right?
Yeah, it is weird. That's why I feel like it's a one-sided. And, I mean, if you really want to tell her, then I say tell her.
I just refreshed it.
Oh.
Yeah. It says... Oh, it was actually 4 hours ago. It says, sorry, this post was deleted by the person who originally posted it.
Dang.
I mean, there was a comment. It says, nope, this is squarely her thing to handle. The best way to allow it to continue to be a non-issue for you. Keep being thoughtful about your boundaries for yourself. Don't try to fix her dynamic with her partners. No, sure. I wouldn't.
No.
Because then, like, it'll make it weird for you too, though. And especially when you work with the other person.
Yeah. Makes it awkward.
It makes it even worse.
Yeah. So on to the next. Mine says, how do I, 29 female, re-communicate to my fiance, 39 male, why an infidelity clause in our prenup is important to me, also not personal to him. My fiance told me he would ask for a prenup a year before we got engaged. If I were in his financial situation, I would ask for one too. I'm 29 female and have $500,000 in my own asset net worth, no debt, and a great job. Yet still his net worth is much larger than mine. It says, my dad had multiple affairs throughout his marriage to my mom. Her screams and sobs when she found out are burned into my memory. I had never really thought much about prenups until my fiance brought it up again after we got engaged. I did some research and decided that if I have to pay a lawyer to review whatever his lawyer drafts to protect his assets, I want to add an infidelity clause too. I think of it as a cathartic nod to the 18-year-old version of me who saw my mom be cheated on, as well as the aftermath from all the affairs. I do not think my fiance will cheat. The best I can describe my feelings towards the infidelity clause is like this. It's like if your house catches on fire and burns down, once you get a new one, you always pay extra to have the fire insurance. It will be 99.999% never burn down again, but you still sleep more soundly, and you were getting insurance anyway. When I brought this up 3 months ago, it was a long conversation, but he eventually agreed he was at peace with me having my lawyer add it. His lawyer was still drafting the prenup at this time. Tonight at dinner, he brought up that we need to review the prenup. I said sure, and that at a glance, it looked fine to me. I then told him that I was going to have my lawyer add the clause. When I brought this up, he got really upset and started to say things like, this clause is just going to cause more back and forth with the lawyers. I don't want to do that. To which I responded, well, that's why we would come up with the terms together, like how we went over the prenup terms before your lawyer drafted it. Then he said, well, we would have to define what counts as cheating. What if you decide to divorce me one day so you can just say I cheated? What if I'm alone with someone and you say it's cheating? When he said that, I was caught off guard. It felt really irrational because in divorce court, you need hard proof of cheating, such as photos, documentation, or an omission from your spouse. It's not something you can just say based on feelings, and a judge will agree with you. Falsely accusing someone of cheating is also something I would never do. It felt like a bunch of excuses, and I was confused on why he was not okay with it after we had a long discussion a few months ago when he agreed to it. He said he would never cheat and doesn't even want to think about cheating, and adding the clause would make him think about it. I understand that your partner asking for an infidelity clause could feel shitty, emotional, or like your partner doesn't trust you. I think only people who have been in my shoes could be asked to add it to a prenup and shrug it off without reading too much into it emotionally. It is important to me to add it. I have to pay for a lawyer regardless, and I want to like my request to be understood and respected in the same way I respected his request for a prenup that protects his assets. Thanks for reading. If anyone does, looking forward to hearing your thoughts. One person said, tell him you can't sign the prenup if only he's protected. That's your protection. Remind him that he doesn't own you and that he really continuing to fight with you on this clause may lead to you to think he's currently cheating or already thinking about cheating. Tell him if he wants your signature, your lawyer will be adding it. Unless he's already cheating or planning to cheat, he shouldn't be worried. Another person said, I'm not feeling good about him right now. When he asked for a prenup, you could have said, I never want a divorce and I don't even want to think about a divorce. But having a prenup is going to make me think about it. But if you didn't say that because you're being rational and mature, him having such a frankly ridiculous reaction in the context of a prenup he requested makes me feel like he doesn't want an infidelity clause because he doesn't want to be bound to it. So I'm just here to say, stay the course. You're being completely reasonable and you have the right to negotiate what you want in this prenup, just as he did. If he doesn't see the light and continues to be upset about this, I would also be keeping a close eye on him and his extracurriculums.
He seems fishy.
Yeah. I mean, I get, like, you want to protect your money and stuff, but why can't she add the cheating clause?
Yeah.
I don't get that. Like, that's to protect her.
Yeah.
Because, of course, she's traumatized by it from her mom and all of that, right? And I would think, like, she's told him about this. Like, wouldn't he want her to feel safe going into this marriage?
Yeah.
Because he understood what she went through from the past. Yeah, so why not just go with it? Yeah. But
I would have been a red flag. Something's up.
No, I wouldn't sign that prenup until that's added to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wouldn't get married too unless, of course.
Yeah.
Unless you guys figure that out.
So let's say you happen to have a divorce.
Yes.
Are you splitting it in half?
For me... See, this is where it gets hard. If it's just because we can't agree on stuff, we can't move past something, then yeah, I think I would do 50-50, right? I don't know about him because, you know, people are different when they're going through divorce, right? But if he was cheating, that's a different thing. I would not go 50-50 on everything. I think I would.
Depends on the circumstance.
Yeah, it depends on the circumstance. So
yeah, I think mine would be depends on the circumstance.
Because
if it's mutually, then yeah, have 50-50. But if it's something else, then it's like,
yeah,
like I can get why they're doing that other way, you know.
Did you ever think about a prenup before you guys got married?
Nope, I didn't even know what it was.
Oh,
to be honest,
yeah. To be honest, I only thought it was for celebrities.
Yeah, I didn't even know what it was.
I didn't know normal people could do it too, like us.
I didn't even know about it. Would I've had done it if I knew what it was? No.
You had fully trust in Robert. Huh? Yeah.
Would you?
I don't like.
Would you want to do a prenup? I mean, you still have time if you do.
Yeah. But I think I would, but I don't know. It's just hard. Because, like, you have to get lawyers and you have to figure out all the paperwork and figure out, okay, so if he does cheat, what do I want? You know, like, I hate thinking like that because that's why people don't like thinking about prenups because you're thinking about the divorce, right? If something was to go wrong. And nobody wants to think about that when they're getting married. They just want to think about, oh, I'm going to be with this person forever. But it would be hard because, like, Cheng and I, we don't have a lot of money. You know, we have, like, normal people money, of course. So I would hope that I believe he's a good person to split everything with me. Or if anything, like, if I want to leave, I don't think I want anything.
Yeah.
Like, I would just leave everything because that's...
People would just want to start new.
Yeah, because all that stuff would just remind me of him and what we built together. So I'd rather just, like, you keep everything. You know, like, you keep the house, you keep everything.
What if he told you to keep everything? Would you keep it?
I don't know. I don't know. Because I just felt so bad because, like, I have my family, too. And they could take care of me. I have somewhere to go and all of that, but he does, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Almost like he's so independent by himself that I think it'd be hard for him to ask for help. So I would rather him just take everything. Yeah, and I would be okay. No, one of our coworkers said that she would have a cheating clause if her and her significant got married, because she was like, "Ain't no way, you know, like I want to make sure like he gives me what like." what I deserve if he was to cheat on me. And I was like, dang, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes, but
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't. I think it's.
I mean, I had an idea of what a prenup was, but like you said, it's not like it's not often you hear that people does prenups.
Yeah. You hear like with celebrities because you know they're worth like millions of dollars. Of course, they want to protect that, and they want to know like. You're not marrying them for their money. Yeah. It's like actually for love or whatever. Yeah. But yeah.
I've heard prenups are pretty, like, it's a good thing to have though.
But there's always loopholes.
But yeah. This one says, my best friend for 10 years turned bitter and blocked me without explanation. Ooh. It says, long story. Sorry, please bear with me. I met my bestie Emma and her friend in college and we became an inseparable trio. Emma never took her academics seriously and bunked the exam despite our appeals. Me and our bestie graduated and got a job in the same company unintentionally. She's in accountants and I'm in the web design. A few weeks later, I got married to my boyfriend and Emma started dating a creepy guy. And he said he wants to meet me, the bestie. She introduced me to him in a cafe. In front of her, he grabbed my arm and told me to dump my husband. I pushed him away and ran home. Emma apologized to me and disclosed that she had sent him my pictures and told him how awesome her best friend is. I asked her to block him for her and my safety politely, never share my details with any guy. She agreed and thanked me for forgiving. We girls planned a vacation 2 days before the flight. Emma texts at midnight, I'm not coming, I'm too fat for the trip. I went over and comforted her. It's okay, be confident, don't cancel the trip. You're beautiful. What about all the outfits we purchased? Talk to me. I'm always here. That was the turning point of our relationship. In the days that followed, she mocked me. You're skinny. All male bosses favor you, and that's why you got the job. My Walmart part-time job is more difficult than your designing. I laughed it off as a joke. Vacation. She almost came empty-handed. No cash, no sunscreen, no towels. Didn't carry any outfits we planned and refused to go sightseeing, staying in her room. We convinced her to go to the beach. There her footwear broke. I asked the resort employee to check if they have any guest flip-flops in her size, as the market is far away. She got angry. How dare you ask me to wear the waiter's flip-flops? I said, no, they always have new spare ones for guests. I am not asking you to wear the waiter's footwear. I am just worried about you walking barefoot on the hot sand. She went back to her room angrily. Later that night, I asked her if she's feeling okay. She accused me of pitying her and perceiving her as depressed. Deciding that night, I went to her room to comfort her. She took a jab at my husband. He is too innocent and simple. Otherwise, he wouldn't even have been with someone like you. I was very offended and had enough. I confronted her about everything she'd done lately. Our common friend agreed with me. We yelled at each other, apologized, and life was good again. Months later, my family went through bankruptcy and we lost our home. I wanted to meet my friends and tell them what happened. Emma refused to talk, saying she's too busy. On the group chat, our common friend texted, Emma, why are you so distant? She needs our help. Why didn't you come yesterday? Emma responded, I didn't call me personally. What?
Oh, so she didn't call her personally.
Emma just lost her home. Do you need special requests to go help your bestie? Emma blocked us both instantly on all social media. I didn't go to her home to ask her what happened because I was upset too and had a lot to cope with. Emma didn't block my husband and our friend's boyfriend. She continued to like their posts. Eventually, they removed her. It's been 9 months without any contact. I think she has always hated me secretly, but I feel like I need to confront her and ask her if our friendship ever meant anything to her. What should I do? Move on or try to contact her? Sorry for the long post and thank you for reading. So this comment. Hey LP, sorry for your loss. Team move on here. She was not really your friend to start with. She showed her real colors multiple times, but your vision was also blurred with the love you felt for her, in my opinion. If you hear stories like this from somebody else, what would you say? I think deep down you know the answer. Let her go. She will be sorry one day if she'll be smart enough to realize what she had done. Focus on yourself and your family and your real friends. Wish you all the best. XX.
Yeah, I say don't waste your time. She already showed you
Her true colors.
that she's not your friend. She's a hater. She was your friend to be a hater.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Don't waste your time. You don't need no answers, no resolutions for that. Because in the end, you're still going to be hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to know if you literally need to tell someone that they don't want to be your friend. Like no, I'm good.
After 10 years too?
That's so sad though.
That's sad. Mm-hmm. No, I wouldn't even try. I would move on as well. Like, it sucks, like, leaving a friendship with no explanation like that. But it's also not even worth your time to go try to figure it out. And especially if she already blocked you guys. She's not even talking to you guys and all that stuff. No, it's not worth your time and your energy to figure all that stuff out.
No, and I hate people like that.
Yeah.
Like, I would hate to go on a trip and have that one person
who doesn't bring anything.
Don't bring no money. Don't bring no outfits. Don't even want to hang out with you. Why did you come?
Yep.
That's my big thing. I'm like, why did you come? You're just going to ruin my mood. If you wanted to stay in, stay home.
Yeah. If you really wanted to go on a vacation, you would have packed all your stuff. Like, that's what I feel like. Like, you would be prepared. Like, even if it wasn't like the outfits that, that you guys were chosen, at least you would have brought clothes. You would have brought these necessities that you need rather than nothing.
Yeah, or just tell them straight up like, oh, guys, I don't have those kind of things, but I'm still going to come. I'm still going to enjoy the time with you guys, that kind of thing. But, like, I would hate to be the reason why everybody had a bad time during vacation, right? Yeah. That's the only thing they're going to remember. They're not going to remember, like, oh, we did this and this. No, they're going to remember, oh, do you remember? Krystal was so freaking annoying during that trip. That's what they're going to remember.
Yeah, they're going to remember that.
Yeah.
But no, like, I'm with that comment. Team move on.
You're good. You could live without that. You have other friends and family to be taken care of, so.
Yeah.
Not me.
You have more things to worry about in life than that friendship. Yeah.
Okay.
Your last one? My last one.
Yeah. This one's kind of funny.
Oh.
It says, I, female 37, can often smell my girlfriend's female 35's butt during sex in doggy. It's been raised, but the situation...
What?
Wait, what?
It says, I, 37 male, can often smell my girlfriend's female 35's butt during sex in doggy. It's been raised, but the situation remains the same. What am I to make of this?
Oh, gosh.
So he says,
interesting.
My girlfriend and I have been together for over a decade, but this has always been a problem. If we have sex and I'm behind her, then I can smell her ass. It basically smells like she's been to the toilet at some point and hasn't cleaned herself very well. There's nothing to see, it's just the smell, but it's unmissable and present without my face being anywhere near there. It's rare that this isn't the case. When it happens, it takes me completely out of the moment. It actively upsets me, to be honest, but I play it down generally. Because I love her, I don't want to upset her, and I do want a sexual connection with her. That much said, the matter has been raised. On some of these occasions, she's noticed something's up, or I've simply managed to sensitively raise it. Her response has always been good, a little embarrassment, naturally, but acceptance and willingness to go and clean herself to some degree there and then. But in the long term, the issue just doesn't change. It's like she doesn't gather that. Even though this has come up multiple times, there's a trend here. She doesn't have generally bad personal hygiene. Other parts of her body don't smell, and she's not generally stinky or anything. However, she's not a daily shower person, and I'm sure that's at least something to do with the issue. She showers every 2 to 3 days. I can only imagine that she's not cleaning herself well in between. I shower daily, and I'm quite conscious of my own personal hygiene. At this stage, I'm really unsure what to either make of it or what to do about it. We've both had numerous previous partners. Presumably, none of her prior sexual partners have ever raised this. Is this my problem? I've never experienced this with any other woman, but is it actually quite normal? If not, then how do I even approach this? and not at this stage. When we first got together, I expressed some discomfort at only showering every few days, and that didn't go down well. I have no idea how to speak to her about how she needs to do a better job of cleaning her butt as part of her everyday hygiene routine. These comments are so funny. One of us says,
let's hear him.
This one says, if someone told me one time my ass stink, it would absolutely never happen again. This one says, a decade of smelling rank ass is insane to me.
Gosh.
Someone else says, ask her to shower before sex. And this last one says, it's her not showering for sure. Even if you wipe well and there isn't anything visible, there's going to be bacteria. Bacteria is what makes you smell, poop, body odor, vagina smells bad and good. Lost sweat in your skin. It's all related to the bacteria and other microbes living on you and in you. Even if you wipe yourself off, you won't actually clean yourself without using soap and water. I just recommend you to shower before having sex. Watch each other off and start foreplay in there if she hasn't showered that day yet.
So, have you ever had dirty sex?
Dirty sex? What do you mean?
Pretty much like no shower sex.
Oh,
right away.
Of course. Like when we first started having sex. You know, that was like, and I mean, I was always clean. I don't know. I think I was anyway. But now, most of the time, we shower before having sex.
I'm like, don't most people shower?
That's what I'm saying. But no, if Chang told me one time that my butt stinks, I'd be so embarrassed, dude. I would shower every single time. I'd crank my bidet all the way up, dude. Go back and forth, make sure she clean, you know?
Oh, gosh.
But no, I would be so sad. Nancy's speechless. I'm dead. Oh, no. Is there a story?
There is.
I'm scared. Does Nancy even want to share? I don't know.
I'll leave that up to her.
You can.
No.
You can.
Oh, she said you could share. Oh no, I'm scared.
Okay. To be clear, we do shower before we do it most of the time, okay? Because I don't be feeling gross and everything, you know? Like, nah. Like, especially when Robert gets off work, I'm like, you stink. Like, I need you to shower. You gotta clean yourself first, okay? But
oh no. One time we just
one day.
Okay.
Go for it.
I'm so scared.
I was passing gas.
Oh no. Okay.
And I thought I was fine. And I didn't shower. I thought we were okay.
Okay.
TMI if you don't want to hear this.
No, you want to hear this.
So we were like, hey, we're gonna do it one day. We did doggy. We did doggy. And was it during or after?
It was after.
Okay.
So when we were done, Robert's like, babe, your butt stinks. And I was like, why didn't you tell me before? So I could go shower. This is why I shower every time before we do it. He was like, oh, it's okay. After he told me I would shower.
After.
Yeah. You know, because you do it before and after, right? I mean, at least we do.
Yes. Please
Before
do.
and after.
If you have a bidet, that's your best friend. Okay.
I was just like, what the heck?
I'm dead.
It was just a spur of the moment.
Yes.
Yes.
But you know, like certain people, if they get a whiff of body odor, it kind of turns them off.
Are you saying you're one of those people? Okay. It's like,
I continue. I'm a champ. I continue.
nice.
But it's just like, you know, certain people, they get a whiff of that BO and they just like,
It's like, nah.
yeah.
Yep.
That's the story.
I love it.
Don't worry, we'll shower, okay?
I didn't know this was gonna bring up a memory. I really.
This was unscripted.
Yeah.
Unplanned. It just.
Yeah.
I just found this and thought it was so funny.
What was your thought, Robert?
I was like,
Just look away.
Already there. Might as well just go through it.
Yep.
Oh god.
That's probably what this poor guy's thinking too.
It's not like a girlfriend or like a sex partner. It's just like it's your partner.
Yeah.
So no matter what,
you've seen her stinky and like gross and stuff. So, and it's not all the time. So,
But for a decade,
10 years and it's still.
I can't. If it's that long,
I say something.
you should have said something.
Yeah, years
repeatedly
ago.
later. I love you, but your butthole stinky. Like I don't get it.
I don't know. Like me and Cheng are very comfortable. Like we would be able to tell each other.
Yeah,
that.
same here.
Like I don't mean like don't get upset, but your ass stink. Like maybe once in a while, like every day or like before we have sex. Clean yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
So let's throw this scenario out there. So what if like you guys are about to do it, and then your man's like, "Wait up, I gotta poop," and then it's like, "Okay, I'm done pooping. Let's continue." Would you tell him to go shower, or would you continue to deed?
If he pooped, I mean, I think I'd be okay.
Nope. You gotta go poop. I mean, you gotta go shower.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because
I'm not anywhere near his butthole, so I'm like, I'm good.
But you give him a head.
He's showering.
Yeah, he has to shower.
Cause like that last comment, you still have all that bacteria by your butthole.
Yes. Ew.
Like even if my head isn't by there, I still would prefer the other person to shower before.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, I get it. That's part of the moment, and you have your time slot.
Yes. Yeah. Sometimes you only have that time.
Yeah, I can understand, but for a decade and all that,
Honestly, not to say anything.
but like you think he probably was like, well, I'm gonna go poop. Let me shower, and then we'll go do it, and then he gets stuck smelling your butt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like that last comment said too, like maybe start in the shower. Like you guys could like foreplay in the shower. You got like a bar soap in between her ass. You're like, yeah. Don't forget this spot right here.
No hate, Kay. We're just no hate to this.
Yeah, we're just saying.
I think it.
We're just trying to make it.
My story kind of triggered it.
I'm dead.
But yes, definitely tell her. You need to tell her.
Yes, please.
It's been too long. I don't know how.
And I would like to know.
How do you know how recent that was?
I think it was pretty recent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I can't. No, thank you. This one, it says, I befriended a guy at work that a lot of people look down on and make fun of, and it is changing my life. There is a guy near my cubicle at work who is probably the happiest, most caring person I know from how I have interacted with him since he got hired a month ago. I sat with him a lot to teach him his job, and he was assigned to the same team as me. A lot of people have called him weird and made jokes about him. Even the head of the department has made comments about him while he was in earshot. He is always staying active. He does yoga in the parking lot, and if he is tired on his lunch, he will still on his car, not in. What? And if he's tired on his lunch, he will still on his car, not in.
Like sleep in his car?
Sleep in his car? I think so. Yeah, I think he was asleep. Definitely a bit strange, but I don't think he deserves to be treated that way for emphasizing physical and mental health. I'm a bit overweight, so a week ago I asked him if I could join him and if he could help me exercise. It turns out he has a bachelor's and a master's in exercise science, which was super cool. He taught me how to stretch properly and prepare for a run. We then ran, and I completed my first mile in under 10 minutes. I know, this sucks. And a total of 3.1 miles with stops to stretch and to slow my heart rate down. Running a 5K and segment I did not think possible. He let me set the pace and was super encouraging the entire way. He also explained his freshman year he was overweight as well, and someone dragged him out and got him to exercise. Oh my goodness, all these loogie. Once we finished, he said I should join him again next Friday, as that is his recovery day. I got home and felt amazing. I then checked my messages, and this guy has made a custom workout plan for me for the next 2 weeks with a note saying after I accomplish that, he will see where I am and adjust it. He also put in his notes that my short-term goal should be a half marathon and long-term should be a marathon. I teared up a little that someone I barely knew was willing to put a lot of effort and commit to getting me into shape. TLDR. The guy everyone was making fun of is now my personal trainer and apparently has the credentials to do that as well. Update. Thank you so much for the conversation in the comment below and for all those shiny award things. I have not gotten those before and I'm surprised this blew up as much as it did. I have been trying to respond to everyone's questions or comments the past hour or so. I will continue working my way through for a bit tonight. Otherwise, I will try to respond to the rest. Also, don't be afraid to reach out and be friends with someone, even if no one else will. Give someone a chance. Everyone deserves a chance at a friendship. Be like my new friend. This is second update. There's a lot of updates. There's 7 updates.
Oh, wow.
I am a guy. I am happily married. After seeing some comments, I thought I'd clear that up. I just value having good friendship with other guys. Sorry if I crush anyone's romance stories. Third, I do stand up for him as much as I can, especially when it's a direct conversation with me. I have a strong I don't negotiate with terrorist policy on. Fourth update. Apparently running a mile under 10 minutes is something to be proud of. Oh, here's one. Apparently my supervisor is a Reddit user and is now messaging me about it. I already put my 2 weeks notice in, but hoping that it won't be a drama-filled 2 weeks. Wish me luck. If you're reading this up, please don't throw me under the bus. I just became friends with a guy.
Wait, so why does the supervisor have an issue with this? He's not talking about...
Because the supervisor also talks shit.
Yeah.
So he can get in trouble.
He said even the head of department has made comments about him.
Yes.
While he was in earshot.
But he doesn't even talk about... He doesn't name nobody.
Yeah.
Even the company. He didn't name the company. What the heck? But I mean, I guess he could get caught in it, too. If it gets any bigger.
Saying that he's a great person and I mean, like, yeah, like they could be the worst person, but they could be like the nicest, most caring person.
I think that's so nice. He found a friend that really like cared about him when everyone else was like treating him all weird and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you guys like that? Treat new people with the utmost respect and then, make sure they feel welcome?
I do. I always treat them equal, as if I was meeting them for the first time and I didn't know anything about them, I always try to give them a chance and then kind of like watch and then get their like vibes and stuff, because you could quickly learn how a person is just by having a conversation with them. Right, definitely. Like you could like talk to someone, they could talk your ear off and they could be complaining about everything, so that they're a complainer. They're gonna like, just like with work, right? You work with someone, they complain about certain things or about their job, how much they hate about their job, and then all of a sudden they start hating this job and they start like not doing certain things and stuff like that. Like I just feel like you learn like just by having conversations with people, of course. So that's like how I interact with like new people in a job setting like that.
How about you, Nancy?
What's the question again?
How do you treat new people with utmost respect?
I don't know, because I'm quiet.
Yeah, I was like, Nancy's an introvert, so I don't think she would actually talk to them. I'm an introvert,
so I feel like when they actually talk to me, I'll talk to them. That's the thing. Even if you're new, if you talk to me, great. If I have to talk to you, I will talk to you. But I feel like sometimes I come off mean because I don't talk.
Yeah. No, I don't think you come off mean. I feel like you just like...
You should point that out to them. Just be like, I don't talk a lot, but if you do conversate with me, I would, give you my utmost respect.
Yeah. It's like, what is it? I don't come off me. It's like I'm like
straightforward person.
Yeah, but I seem like a stuck up.
Oh, because you don't talk to them.
Because I don't talk. But then I'm like, if I have to talk to the person, like if I'm training them, yes, I will talk to them. I will get to know them. Yeah. It's not that I won't, but if I don't have to interact with them, then I won't. But I feel like it's different with your position and my position, though. Yeah. Because you have to talk to them.
I do. No, but I like to get a sense of them, too. And I want them to feel comfortable to talk to me. So I try to like be friendly with them, and also I want them to like me because I'm a person who likes to be liked by everybody. So because I'm a people pleaser, so I always like ask them, oh, how you doing? How are you liking the job? What was your past job like? You know, like I really try to get to know like what vibe they're at. You know, if they're not very talkative, then okay, you know, that's fine, whatever. But just to kind of get a sense, and I like talking to people anyway. So.
So how about talking to that awkward person?
The awkward person. It depends because sometimes awkward people don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Right. Or there's some that talk a lot, but I'm really nice. Like we have coworkers that talk, and everybody can't stand them for the life of them. But I'm too nice. I'll sit there for the whole conversation.
I'm like that too, though.
And like I'll be into it, and then I'll be tired of it, and I'm like, I'm trying to leave,
Yeah.
you know. But I still talk to them, like especially if I know they're a talker and I'm bored.
That's the best.
So
it's harder when they're like awkward, quiet.
One answer. Yeah.
Because I know you guys have that.
Yeah. Because I try, you know, I'm like, oh, like what do you do like when you're not working? He's like, I stay home.
And that's
what do you do at home? I sit down. I'm like,
have you really asked that?
Yeah, I have, and these are his real answers.
Okay. I've done it too.
Yeah, and it's like dry, like
at your same.
See, that's why I feel so like weird sometimes.
Yeah, so then I'm just like, I don't know how to talk to you, but
I'm intrusive. I'm just like, hi, every day. Hi, you need this? Hey, how you doing?
Well, you did do that.
I do. I make the awkward person.
He did that when he was working at our workplace.
No, I'm like, if you don't want to talk to me, then I don't want to talk to you. I could never be like try to have conversation or try to like have them like come out of their shell. You know, like I'm not that kind of person because I'm that person that doesn't like people trying to get me come out of my shell. You know, so that's why I'm like, if you don't want to be bothered, that's okay. I understand. You know,
you haven't met me. I'm a shell breaker.
We have people at work that are like that too.
Robert was like that when he was working at our workplace. I remember hearing about it. He would be like, yeah, there's this guy, he's really quiet. I'm like, okay. You're like, yeah, I try to talk to him. I'm like, okay. And then like as the months or the time goes that he was working there, he's like, yeah, that guy finally talks to me now. And he was like,
he's comfortable with
with Robert now. And then I think what was it that guy we were playing games together then?
Yeah, we were playing games.
That's how comfortable he got with Robert. I was like, oh, that's a good thing. Like at the beginning, he was hella quiet. He didn't talk to you.
Yeah,
now look at you two. Best talk and play games. But yes, I think that wraps our episode today. If y'all hear this,
I'm dead.
don't share my story. I'm just kidding.
It blows up. I'm like, yes.
We got a new reel.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Until next time, we will see you guys. Bye.
Bye.